Okay, guys. Don't mind the background. The neighbors are stupid. But yeah, the trailer just came out for Kong Survivor Instinct or Survival Instinct.
Later,
The game looks fun.
5 minutes later.
I think the game looks cool. Um, I definitely
2,000 years
I
later.
didn't know how to feel when I first saw the trailer. The gameplay looked fun. There are aspects of the gameplay that look weird. There's other aspects that look really fun. I think the weird part is the way you fight people. You're gonna fight humans in this as a human, of course. And I'm not sure, man. It looks kind of clunky at points. I can't show the gameplay because I have no idea how to record footage. But trust me, it looks kind of clunky. But the one Kong scene they showed, it looked awesome. I think it looked really good. It was just a 5 second thing, but it was really cool. I was kind of weirded out because I was like, are we gonna play as Kong? Like, what is this? I am all for having a fun game, like getting excited for a fun game where it just as a human. But also, there's a little part of me that wants to play as Kong. Um, but there's some pictures. I found two pictures, of course. I think I said that. And one of the pictures is Kong with his hand out with the human. Now I'm thinking that maybe in this way that you will probably play as Kong. Maybe, I don't know, but I just feel a little bit more less cautious after seeing those pictures. Because there's like wide shots too. It's not just like, oh man, you're just in the background. These wide shots get me a lot more confident, you know. And apparently Tiamat's gonna be in the game. Tiamat's gonna be in there. I'm really happy because I loved her in Godzilla X Kong, but I definitely do agree that her death was kind of weird. So I'm glad that she's back. I'm glad that Tiamat is in the game. And I don't know how they're gonna do that. I have no idea how this guy's story is gonna tie into tie itself together. I have no idea. You're like in a city and you're in multiple cities.
Later,
It sounded like from the description that you're just in one city, but it doesn't sound like that. Now on Abaddon's design, it has to grow on me. It definitely does. Abaddon, its
later,
face. I think the main problem with it is the mouth. If you guys have not seen the trailer, the mouth is wide. It looks like a gremlin mouth. It looks like a cartoony mouth. And I don't know how I feel about that. I think it makes it less scary. It doesn't feel like a scary design as much, you know? Though it still looks cool. I'm not trying to be like a negative Nancy, but I don't know. It feels like that it's like a very odd design. Like the rest of it looks awesome. Honestly, I think the fan interpretations of what people thought the design was going to look like on Twitter look better than the actual design. Which I don't know, man. Like, you know, I I'm like the design's gonna grow on me for sure. It definitely is. Um, but yeah, it's that's my thoughts on the game so far. Tiamat looks awesome. It looks like a fun game. I gotta see more to, but I gotta see more to see how I feel about it. But like right now, I'm feeling optimistic, but also like
later.
it's my main problem is just Abaddon's design. It looks weird. So it looks a little weird, but besides that, I think the fact that you're, gonna possibly play as Kong or have a mix of both, where like you're gonna need help from Kong and play as him. Because yeah, like if you see the trailer, uh, it's like it turns into a wide shot. You know, it's slowly turning into a wide shot when Kong appears. So I'm hoping they get to play as him. I don't know, man. But besides that,
Later.
game looks awesome. I think it looks really fun. Uh, the fighting mechanics when you're fighting humans, of course, doesn't look that great. But I think a lot of the stuff about this game is awesome, and I'm sure it will be better than The Rise of Kong. How better? I'm not sure. But overall, I am really hyped for this game. Fall can't come any closer. Maybe it'll be around my birthday, which would be pretty crazy. But yeah, I I'm not like I'm not worried about the game.
Later.
Well, I'm a little bit, of course. It's a kaiju games are weird sometimes, but I'm very excited still. I'm still really excited. I'm still really excited to see how they do all the action scenes and stuff, and how they do Kong. If like you just watch Kong, or if you play as him, I would be fine if you just watched Kong, to be honest, because at least you're uh, seeing kaiju action. You know, I think it's cool. But also, like, I'm thinking you'll play as Kong because there are some wide shots in some of the pictures that they released. So I do think Kong will be playable in some way. Here's hoping. I know that I have encountered some people in the comments lately whenever I talk about this game where they're like, oh, the game's gonna be trash. I'm not even going to engage with them. I don't know, like to me the game's gonna be awesome. And I get why people are kind of weird about it, but also like not every game is like Godzilla Destroy Monsters. You know, it's not like that every time. So yeah, this game looks awesome. I'm really excited to see how it goes. But yeah, I'm really excited for this other ride for the MonsterVerse. New stuff coming out. I'm really hyped. The one problem with this game though is the design of Abaddon's face. Besides that, the game looks fun. It looks really fun. Abaddon has to grow on me. I don't hate it. I just think it has to grow on me, and that's the way it is. So see you guys later, and have a great day.